Hi YouTubers, today we're going to be talking about a match between Tyson Fury, the Gypsy King, the lineal heavyweight champion and WBC heavyweight champion versus Anthony Joshua, the WBA, the IBO, and the IBF unified world champion. And we're going to be going down a breakdown and see who could win. You know, I have Tyson Fury, but I'd be crazy like Kanye West riding a horse in church pretending to be Jesus. Well, not pretending in his case, believing to be Jesus. You know, to completely count this man out. So let's get to the breakdown. These two boxers only have two opponents in common. The better known is Vladimir Klitschko, former lineal and undisputed champion of the world, and the lesser known is former IBO belt holder Kevin Kingpin Johnson. Him and Tyson Fury would have a match where Tyson Fury would go on to outpoint him through the whole fight with awkward, horrible looking movements. And he basically kept his distance, used his range, and landed combinations when he felt like landing combinations, and showed a little bit of defense, if you would call it that, with all those awkward, horrible watch movements. Tyson Fury would go on to win a unanimous decision, and that was that. Easy match for Tyson Fury going up the ladder. In Mr. Johnson's very next fight, he would win his next fight. And then for the next three fights, he would lose. So after 3 losses in a row, Mr. Johnson would meet up-and-coming star Anthony Joshua in a fight where Anthony Joshua from the start put pressure on him and he was unable to cope and would suffer a second-round TKO. At this point, he had suffered too many losses. He looked drunk. There was too many shots from Joshua, who was a fresher fighter. Too many power blows, and look at all this assistance he was receiving. This should have been the end of the fight. When does the referee help you to your corner and say it's okay for you to come out the next round? That's crazy. But it should have been over in the first. But instead, we come out to the second round where more brain trauma was applied to this guy. After what appeared to be a continuous beating from the beginning of the round to the end, the referee finally does his job and steps in and ends this onslaught. Thank God. So now that we're done with their unknown opponent, former IBO champion Kevin Johnson, we're going to move on to Vladimir Klitschko. The first one we're going to take a look at is Vladimir Klitschko versus Tyson Fury for the undisputed lineal heavyweight championship. This bout will be taking place in East Spirit Arena in Germany on November 28, 2015 for the WBA, WBO, IBF, and IBO lineal heavyweight championship. The stats are Tyson Fury standing at 6'9" at 26 years old with a reach of 85 inches. Vladimir Klitschko standing at 6'6" tall with a reach of 81 inches, coming in at the age of 39 to defend his championship belt against the up-and-coming lion Tyson Fury. The stats for this battle would be total punches landed by Tyson Fury, 86 out of 371. Out of his jabs, 38 jabs landed out of 169. Out of his power punches, 48 punches landed out of 202 thrown, giving him a percentage of total punches of 22%, jabs 22%, and power punches 24%, compared to Vladimir Klitschko. Total punches landed 52 out of 231, jabs landed 34 out of 162, power punches landed 18 out of 69, giving him a total of total punches landed a percentage of 23%, jabs 21%, power punches 26%. Tyson Fury will go on to clinch the battle over the aging champion Vladimir Klitschko and demonstrate some awkward form of boxing skills, I believe, to clinch the victory and outpoint Klitschko. As you'll observe from these clips, there was a lot of holding and grabbing and unrelenting rabbit punches that Tyson Fury is known for, unorthodox movement, disorientating Klitschko. And even at some points in times when Tyson Fury may be vulnerable, it's still hard to touch him because he has the reach and he knows his range. What you witnessed there was a point deduction for Tyson Fury with his rabbit punching. And you know, Tyson Fury would show some defense in this fight and still come back. It wouldn't be enough to save Klitschko's titles. He would show defense, and you know, Tyson Fury would even get rocked a couple of times and still come back and fight. You know, with a lot of wrestling and just a touch of boxing in there to come and, you know, seal a victory. Now we go to the March of the Wooden Soldiers. Not just joking, but Anthony Joshua, well, kind of. Anthony Joshua versus Vladimir Klitschko. The ages of these two gentlemen, Joshua being 27 and Klitschko being 41. Anthony had 18 fights by this time, and Klitschko had 68. Both fighters being 6'6". Joshua with a reach of 81 inches and Klitschko with a reach of 82 inches, and both being orthodox. Alright, now let's look at the stats, what happened in the fight. Okay, YouTubers, this fight took place on April 29, 2017 at Wembley Stadium in the United Kingdom. The titles on the line were the IBF, the vacant WBA, the IBO, and the result of the battle was an 11th round TKO of Vladimir Klitschko. The total punches for the fight were Klitschko landed 94 punches out of 256, which brings his average of 36%, excuse me. His jabs were, he landed 50 jabs out of 119, which gives him a total of 32%. His power punches landed were 44 out of 137, which gives him a 32% percentage. Joshua's total punches 107 out of 355 punches, 30%. His jabs 38 punches out of 189, 37%. Power punches 69 out of 186 punches thrown, which gives him 37%. Now to the action. Alright, we take off the action with Joshua about to score his first knockdown of the fight as the Wooden Soldiers battle begins. As you'll see, this was a battle, an 11-round battle of just power punches, not that much evasion, and just two heavyweights going at it, landing hard punches. And for the better part, it was kind of exciting. You didn't know who was going to win, whether it was going to be the old dog coming back to claim his title or the young guy coming back starting his new era. As you'll see, Anthony Joshua on the ropes dazed as the former champion tries to take him out. Joshua will be knocked down by Klitschko, you know, with a straight right hand, caught it dead on the money. I don't know how he was blocking, but he caught it, did the chicken dance, went down, you know, no shame in the game. But he gets back up, you know, he gets ragdolled a little bit, you know, but he took some hard punches. He stayed up and he kept on fighting through, and he persevered and made it to the end, to the 11th round, where he would score 3 knockdowns to clinch the victory and win the vacant belts, along with retaining his IBF. Look at that uppercut right there. Oh my God. That's a brutal uppercut right there. Oof. Hey, like, this is the beginning of the end. He would score 2 more knockdowns and clinch the victory. And let's take a look.
Tremendous shot. Vladimir in trouble. Joshua's trying to finish it right down there.
All of this is taking place in the 11th round. 2 knockdowns and a referee stoppage. Now, when I started off this video, I had Tyson Fury winning hands down. But after looking at some of Anthony Joshua's acolytes, I'm a little undecided at this point. So if you, the YouTubing world, if you know, please hit me up in my comment section and let me know what your opinion is and who you think may win. As of now, I'm undecided. I'm going with Tyson Fury, but I won't count Anthony Joshua out.
YouTubers, if you like my content, hit the like button. And don't forget to subscribe. That way I keep on bringing you more content. Have a nice night.